last night. Not a whole lot, maybe 4, but really light and fluffy snow, which makes a few challenges when you're trying to groom it. And the big challenge is trying to avoid the berm. So there are a few things that you can do, some controls from inside the cat that control the tiller in the back. That's the part that leaves the cords and the nice finished pass. That's what you're after every night. The good news is usually when there's fresh snow on the ground, it leaves a lot nicer pass. The challenge is it's softer and it likes to run out the sides of the groomer, and it leaves a berm. And so you're trying to find the right balance. So you leave a nice pass, but you don't berm. So anyway, there's a few controls you can do. One is you can speed the tiller up or slow it down. Another thing you can do is you have some flaps on the side. We call them the wings. You can retract them or extend them to try to gather in a little bit more of the snow and to help the berm from happening. Another thing you can do is there's what's called the snow chamber. If you move it so this little red antenna goes down, it's holding the snow inside the tiller longer, and if it's forward, it lets the snow run through easier and faster. The main problem why the snow berms is if you have too much snow piling up in front of the tiller. So that's really the cause of the berming. So you're trying to do whatever you can to have just the right amount of snow feeding over the front of the tiller. And so if the antenna is up, the snow is able to move through the tiller faster and you don't pile it up. Another thing you can do is you can tilt the tiller back or down, and this engages the tiller teeth into the snow or lifts it up out of the snow a little bit. And then one other setting you have is what I call the bump up. It's a button I push inside the cab that incrementally lifts the tiller in the back. So, and the final adjustment you can make is shifting the tiller from side to side. The main goal is to leave a nice, seamless pass to pass. That's always my goal every night. Sometimes it's challenging. This is an old piece of equipment, older tiller. Not everything's working exactly perfect. And so sometimes it can be challenging. But anyway, that's the goal. Another thing that poses a challenge to grooming and leaving a good pass is, of course, we're on a mountain and on a hillside, and as you go down, usually the fall line changes from one side to another. It's hard to tell from the camera, but right here, the fall line is changing. And so this is usually when a berm appears. And so I make a few adjustments inside the cab here to keep the snow flowing inside the tiller just right to hopefully avoid any berm.